What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the RC Koga. This is Sistas Season 2, Episode 8. Moving on. So, just want to let everybody know again, Happy Thanksgiving, because I'm having small Thanksgiving with my family. So, I hope y'all do the same and make sure y'all safe. And don't listen to these government about traveling. I mean, if you travel, you can wear a mask, but do whatever you want. Could be done. But anyway, on to Sisters. Um, Zach and Danny, there was, because Danny, it started with her first when we see the bartender, because I still don't know the freak his name is. We see him coming out of her bathroom, butt naked again. That's how they end the episode. And of course, um, exactly my point. Just wondering, because that's where Preston walked in, and he was trying to apologize for not understanding what black people come. He didn't understand about what black people went through, and Zach know that she was overreacted. Just like Sabrina last week, she said the same thing, and it's like we know Danny like all that stuff. So why she's upset now? Like, do you think she's growing up? Because it's funny, because Zach even told Danny she need to grow up, and you see why he's trying to grow up. He don't want to be back in that situation again. And yeah, guys, I'm glad Zach moved on. I'm glad Carrie moved on. Because Karen deserved to be with somebody. Zach deserved to be with somebody. And yeah, him as a team is not a thing, but I must say they're friends with benefit because they just having fun. And I like that. Because I don't think she want to be in a relationship right now. But Zach really likes her. And Satima didn't want nobody to know about her and Zach. You know what I'm saying? Either they not together, they just messing around. And, I wonder, it's just like that with Danny and Preston, making, having fun, friends with benefits situation like that. So, yeah. And Danny told him to get out. Didn't want him to put some clothes on, just told him to get your stuff and go. And he left his vets. And he told me where I'm going to go. I said, dude, you don't have no place? I said that under my breath. I can't even answer that. Like he stayed there when we know he don't. Now, Zach just came to get Danny a ride, and of course you know why she was acting like this, because two men that she had, she mad. But you can't take it out on anybody but yourself. Danny messed up. Danny did this to herself. She used to be mad at herself. And I feel like I think she is mad at herself. She just don't want to admit it that she is mad at herself. But for sure, she'll be okay. Because I know her and Preston are going to talk again next week. We'll see them together, talking. Danny looked like she had a new place, or maybe I don't know. Something tells me. We'll see where they was at. We got Sabrina and Maurice having a conversation, and she didn't want to tell Maurice about Calvin was on meth. And next thing you know, Maurice keep asking her what's wrong with you, because Maurice knows that she's been like this all day, and you could tell Sabrina is really disappointed about Calvin doing meth. Now we didn't see him in this episode, but next week we will see him on the next episode, because next week he's gonna ask Maurice keep him moving, because he want to be his roommate and he want to help with the rent. Remember, Danny and Zach still stay together, but he's staying with Satima now. And hopefully when he get his own place, he don't have to worry about nothing. He don't have to worry. Maybe he can get him a new bike too, and get his own vehicle. Because we know the truck is his, which is a team. I'm glad she helped him that Karen couldn't do. Karen did been there for him, but at the same time, I'm glad that Satima is being a good friend, being there for Zach, helping him out. But Satima think that Zach did this for himself. No, you helped him, and I know he appreciate it, and he do. He appreciate that. And besides, I think you and him will make a good couple. But it's up to you. It's good to be friends with benefit. You know what I'm saying? Be like that with me and my friend. But it's cool. It's all good and all that. But anyway, What else happened? Well, we got to see Andy, and we see him talking to well, Perry wasn't in this, not no, Paris. Paris wasn't in this episode. Then I forgot the other guy's name because he's an attorney, and I feel like he likes to team up too. I said this ain't gonna be pretty because Zach likes her too. But I don't know if Zach and Satima gonna be a thing. I think they're gonna just be friends, maybe friends with benefit. Once he try to ask that other chick out, and I'm sure she'll be a part of Zach, that he changed, that he want him to be mature. I wonder if we gonna see her again. I still don't know her name, but I want to see those two on a date, just having fun. And yeah, and Danny and Zach had a conversation, and he basically told her that you need to grow up. Told her that you need to stop being obsessed, stop having that attitude. Cause Danny always be salty. I'm not gonna say she always, but that's what she was giving me. And of course Maurice can't be trusted. Danny can't be trusted because they do like the gospel a lot. They do. And now Sabrina want Maurice to do a drug test for Calvin. Want Calvin to do drug tests and stuff like that. And Maurice gonna call her out on it. When she should be doing that herself. Because we already know that Calvin don't want to stay with Sabrina like that. Even they're not, I can't say they're a thing right now because Sabrina still want to get to know him. And that's what she told him last week. But I feel like Sabrina likes somebody else. And I think they made, I would love for those two to be together. That would be cool. Because Calvin's, he got some issue to solve about himself. Doing drugs, getting help. If he is doing meth, he need to go to rehab. Get clean. Because I don't think he's fine. Now, Sabrina don't want nothing to happen to Maurice. And the new guy, even the new guy, heard that Maurice was beaten. He was jumped by one guy, and he did try to fight back last season. And Maurice think that he was after his job. That's not the case. He just want to work because he's qualified to be a banker, to work there. And yeah, Sabrina want to make sure he call her, and they will. But I don't think we're gonna see that punk ass guy again. The dude that a homophobic, trying to pretend that he like hanging out with drag queen gay people when you don't like gay people and you was a homophobic last season. And I'm glad Sabrina got revenge for Maurice. But Maurice said, let him come. I got something for him. That's what he told Sabrina. And this woman was freaking angry black woman came to the door, thought that the bank was open. When you seen the lights off, the sign light off, don't come to the door if you see the open light off. That means they closed. Do not come. Come back the next day. And she flipped Sabrina in the mouth. I said, you freaking hypocrite. Those was the Democrat. That's like the Democrat all over again. These guys is still out there doing something. It calms down over here. Thank God for that. No curfew over here. Thank God for that as well. Anyway, Annie find out that Gary is out, and now when she was about to leave to go celebrate, Gary was in the parking garage waiting for her, told her to get in the car so we could talk. She didn't want to get in the car. You could tell Annie is scared of Gary, and I say, Annie can't run, because I think Gary is faster than she is, and plus she had on heels, and plus even the attorney, a friend that she just met, is looking out for Andy, making sure, because he know, because some guys like that know things, they dangerous. And that's what Gary's giving me. I never trust him last season, but I gave him a pass. I would, he was telling the truth on that part, that Jasmine is crazy, and she showed that, and he's worse than she is. Pretty much, we don't even know if Jasmine even on this season. Her name keep coming up. At least now in this episode. We see Karen talking to, I think her name is Brittany, whatever her name is. We find out her co-worker go to church. Then we see a church lady come, a married church lady, beautiful, beautiful queen, beautiful princess or beautiful queen. She's amazing. I like her hair. Carry her hair up good. And she said she'll be back next week. And she want Carrie to come to her church. And I think she'll be there. Then cause Aaron wasn't on this episode either. But next week they'll have a conversation between her and Aaron. They're gonna have a conversation. I can't wait for that. So yeah, Sister was a decent episode in my opinion. It was straight what it was. Um anyway guys, that's all I have to say. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, please turn on notifications, share this video, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.